today. Well, good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening to all my second grade friends out there. I hope you're doing well and ready for your first very own second grade music class with Mr. Houchin on YouTube. Let's start by singing hello to all of our friends near and far who may be watching with us. And I think if we sing, they'll know it in their hearts if we're singing to them. So let's sing Hello Friends. Hello friends, hello friends, hello friends, and welcome to Music Today. And of course, we might be watching this with our family, or they might be close by. So can we sing hello to our families? Hello families, hello families, hello families, and welcome to Music Today. And of course, I've missed your singing voices. Could you all sing hello to Mr. Houchin? Hello, Mr. Houchin. Hello, Mr. Houchin. Hello, Mr. Houchin, and welcome to Music Today. And one more time for everybody. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Music Today. All right, welcome to music class, as we're calling it right now. Let's take a look at what I have planned for you for this first edition of our second grade music class. So taking a look at our schedule today, we just sang hello. And next we're going to warm up our bodies, warm up our breath, warm up our voices, so we're ready for music class. I want to review something that we just started learning about before we had to go away, and that was mi, re, and do. We added in re right before we left. We're going to use that with one of our songs, Riding in a Buggy, as well as a new song, Allison's Camel. I have some new Musician of the Month fun for you, and then we'll sing goodbye. Now, for this music class, I sort of have three main goals. The first is to remind ourselves how to sing mi, re, and do. And with that, I also want to use some body percussion to perform the rhythm of a song, and then begin learning our new song, which is Allison's Camel. All right. So, bringing it back to me here, let's do a little bit of warming up our body right now. So let me put my ukulele down. And to warm up our body, all I want you to do is take your shoulders. I want you to shrug them up as high as you can. Like, try to touch the tops of your heads with your shoulders. And then let it down. That should feel really good to let it down. One more time. Up as high as you can. Higher. And then let it fall. Nice and relaxing. Next, I want you to take your whole body and try to make it as small as possible. And try to become as tense and as tight as possible. And then I just want you to explode in relaxation. That should feel really good. Try that one more time. Ready? That feels really nice, really nice. Okay, let's warm up our breath a little bit. Something we've been doing in our digital music classes, just to sort of get our minds engaged and make sure that we're ready for music, because we might be doing all sorts of things before this, but I want to make sure that we're calm and focused and ready for music. So it's real simple. All we're going to do is breathe in through our nose for 4 counts and out through our mouth for 4 counts. And the goal is to do this as silently as possible. Try it with me. Ready? In. Out. Breathe in. Out. Make it quiet this time. One more time. And take a deep breath and sigh all your worries away. Ah, that should feel really nice. Really, really nice. Good work, good work. So the next thing that I'd like us to do is warm up our voices a little bit. And first we'll do our big yawn off of a high note. It'll sound like this. Ah! You try it with me. Ready? Ah! What if we went even higher? Ready? Ah! Now I want you to try it like this. Your turn. All right. And I want to do a little vocal warm-up that I like to do with my chorus friends. And this one is called Mommy Made Me Mash My M&Ms. Some of you might know it. You say the words Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. And you sing it like this. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Except you're going to sing it up in your singing voice like this. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. And each time we sing it, we get a little bit higher in our voice and a little bit higher in our voice. And I'm going to help us keep track of how high to sing with my melodica here. So real quick, take a listen. And you're going to hear. And I want you to sing, Mommy made me mash my M&Ms with that pattern. Ready? Get your singing voices ready. A little higher. One more time. Nice job, nice job. Each time you sing that, your voice gets a little higher, a little more up into our high singing voice, which is what we need in order to be ready for today. Now, I want to revisit some things that we were working on in music class, and that is mi, re, and do. And so I'm going to get us back in the key of C here. Let's take a listen. And would you get your singing voices out with me? And would you repeat after me, showing me your hand signs? Right now I'm showing do, which is a closed fist. And I'm going to sing do, do, do. Your turn. Do, do, do. My turn. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I'm going to add in our friend me. Do, mi, do. Do, mi, do. Do, mi, mi, do, do, do. Do, mi, mi, do, do, do. Mi, 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 do. Mi, 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 do. Nice job singing after me. Let me sing first, and then you repeating after me. Well, right before we left, we found that there was a note in between do and mi, and that note is re. Now, re looks just like mi, but you're going to take your wrist and you're going to drop it so that your fingertips are pointing up. Now, remember, when we use our hand signs, I always like to make sure that we're using strong hand signs so that our hands are nice and firm, nothing like this, because sometimes when we do our hands like this, it's hard to tell what we're doing with our fingers just flopping around. So I try to do nice, strong hand signs, just like these pictures up here that I have for you, okay? Do, mi, re, do. Your turn. Do, mi, re, do. My turn. Mi, re, do, do, do. Go. Mi, re, do, do, do. All right, let's do some back and forth, but I'm going to try to sing a song, and maybe you recognize it. My turn first. Mi, re, do, re, mi, mi, mi. Your turn. Mi, re, do, re, mi, mi, mi. My turn. Re, 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 mi, mi, mi. Your turn. Re, 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 mi, mi, mi. My turn. Mi, re, do, re, mi, mi, mi. Your turn. Mi, re, do, re, mi, mi, mi. My turn. Re, re, mi, re, do. Your turn. Re, re, mi, re, do. Did you recognize the song we were singing? That's right. It was Mary Had a Little Lamb, but instead of singing the words, we were singing the pitches. Mi, re, and do. All right, I have another song. I don't need you to sing this one for me just yet, but I'm going to sing it using our pitches, do, re, and mi. And maybe you might remember from music class what song this is. It goes like this. Do, 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 mi, mi, mi. Re, 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 mi, mi, mi. Do, 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 mi, mi, mi. Mi, re, mi, do. Do, 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 mi, mi, mi. Re, 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 mi, mi, mi. Do, 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 mi, mi, mi. Mi, re, mi, do. Recognize it? Might sound a little familiar. It is Riding in a Buggy. And let me grab my ukulele here. Ooh, good. Got my pitch still. And if you remember the words, sing along. And if not, I bet you can pick this up pretty quick. It goes like this. Riding in a buggy, Miss Mary Jane, Miss Mary Jane, Mary Jane. Riding in a buggy, Miss Mary Jane, long way from home. Riding in a buggy, Miss Mary Jane, Mary Jane, Mary Jane. Riding in a buggy, Miss Mary Jane, long way from home. As we talked about in class, when we're talking about a buggy, we're talking about a horse and buggy, sort of like an old carriage back in olden times. And we're riding in our buggy with Miss Mary Jane a long way from home. Now, what I would like to do with this song today is take the words and turn it into some body percussion. Some body percussion. You might be thinking, what is that? Well, that's when we use our body, with our hands usually, as instruments. And today we're going to use 4 different body percussion instruments. We're going to start by patting our legs, like that. We're going to clap our hands. We're going to pound our fists together like this. And we're also going to snap our fingers. Now, if you can't snap your fingers, that's okay. Sometimes I'll do a 2-finger clap to kind of give the same effect. All right? And the first thing that I want you to do, and let's take a look at our words here, is whenever we have the word riding in a buggy in our song, I want you to pat it on your legs like this. I'm going to sing the song, and I'm going to pat my legs on the words riding in a buggy. It goes like this. Riding in a buggy, Miss Mary Jane, Miss Mary Jane, Mary Jane. Riding in a buggy, Miss Mary Jane, long way from home. Try that with me, here we go. Riding in a buggy, Miss Mary Jane, Mary Jane, Mary Jane. Riding in a buggy, Miss Mary Jane, long way from home. Nice job. Now you'll see up there we also have some other words we're going to use. For Mary Jane, we're going to clap our hands. Mary Jane. Now, Mary Jane, that's 3 sounds, so we want 3 claps to match it every time we sing it. So if we just do the Mary Janes, it sounds like this. Riding in a buggy, Miss Mary Jane, Miss Mary Jane, Mary Jane. Riding in a buggy, Mary Jane, long way from home. Now, if you're really good, you can combine them, the leg pats and the hand claps. Let's try that together. Ready, and here we go. Riding in a buggy, Miss Mary Jane, Miss Mary Jane, Mary Jane. Riding in a buggy, Mary Jane, a long way from home. Now, my eagle-eyed viewers will notice that there's one more part that we need to do, and that is the end of the song. The end of the song, I want you to take your fists first like this, hold them in front of you, and we're going to pound them together on the words, long way from home. Try that with me. Ready, here we go. Long way from home. after we sing Long Way From Home, we're going to finish the song with a big oomph on a snap like this. So if I combine the two, it sounds and looks like this. Long way from home. Just like that. One more time, just the ending with long way from home. Ready, let's go. Long way from home. Nice job. Let's put all 4 body percussion parts together. Patting our legs, clapping our hands, bopping our fists, snapping our fingers. Ready, beginning, here we go. Riding in a buggy, Miss Mary Jane, Miss Mary Jane, Miss Mary Jane. Riding in a buggy, Miss Mary Jane, long way from home. Riding in a buggy, Miss Mary Jane, Miss Mary Jane, Miss Mary Jane. Riding in a buggy, Miss Mary Jane, long way from home. I made a little mistake there at the end. I forgot to bop my fists. That's okay. If you made a mistake too, that's fine. Now, the last little bit of test that we need to know if we've got this song really good in our brains goes like this. I'm going to take my singing voice. I'm going to put my singing voice over there. And instead, I'm going to use my silent voice when we sing. My lips are still going to move, but no sound's going to come out of my mouth. The only sound we're going to hear is our body percussion. So let's try it. Hands over our legs, ready to pat. 1 and 2, no voices, go. How'd you do? Were you able to do the whole thing with me without your voice? Awesome work. Awesome work. Fantastic, fantastic. All right, good work. Keep that song in your brain, because next time what I'd like to do is take our mi, re's, and do's and our riding in a buggy and figure out where they are in that song. But for the end of today's class, I have a new song for us today. And it's just a fun one to kind of sing along with. And all I really want you to do is see if you can pick it up as I go along. Now, it's not very hard, so I bet you can figure it out. It goes like this. Allison's camel has 5 humps. Allison's camel has 5 humps. Allison's camel has 5 humps. So go, Allison, go. Well, first she has 5 humps, and then she has 4. Allison's camel has 4 humps. Allison's camel has 4 humps. Allison's camel has 4 humps. So go, Allison, go. Do you think you can figure out what it's going to be next? Allison's camel has 3 humps. Allison's camel has 3 humps. Allison's camel has 3 humps. So go, Allison, go. All right, not 3 this time. Now it's 2. Allison's camel has 2 humps. Allison's camel has 2 humps. Allison's camel has 2 humps. So go, Allison, go. After 2, we've got 1 hump. Allison's camel has 1 hump. Allison's camel has 1 hump. Allison's camel has 1 hump. So go, Allison, go. And Allison's camel now has no humps. Allison's camel has no humps. Allison's camel has no humps. Allison's camel has no humps. So Allison has a horse, of course. Allison has a horse, of course. A camel with no humps. I guess that might just be a horse. Funny little joke there. Take that song, stick it in your brain. We're going to need it for next time. All right? All righty-do. The last thing I want to talk to you all about is our April Musician of the Month. And I'm really excited about this one because it's not like any other musicians of the month that we've had before. Now, this is not a single musician. This is a whole group of musicians. It's a band. And this is a band that performs rap and hip-hop music. Aha. I bet you didn't think we were going to get that kind of music for our musician of the month, but we did. This band is called The Roots. The Roots. And they are a hip-hop band from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and they've been playing for a really long time. Now, I say they're a band because they actually have quite a few musicians in their group. They've got a rapper. His name is Black Thought. He's sort of the main rapper of the group. They have a drummer named Questlove, who you might actually recognize. He's got a big afro, and he's done a lot of really important musical things. But they've also got a lot of other musicians, guitar players, bass players, keyboard players, horn players. They even have my favorite, the tuba player. And so I want to show you and let you listen to a little bit of The Roots today. Now, one of the things I love about The Roots is they are constantly collaborating with other musicians. Collaborating means when one musician or band and another musician or band get together and make some brand new music with both of their groups and both of their musicians. So in this video, The Roots are going to collaborate with a singer named John Legend. John Legend is a really famous R&B singer. And he's just got a beautiful voice. And so he's going to do some singing on this song, which is called The Fire. But you're also going to see the whole Roots band. You're going to hear Black Thought do some rapping, see Questlove do some drumming. And I really hope you enjoy this music. So this is our musician of the month, The Roots.
Something in your heart and it's in your eyes, it's the fire.
That's what it is, what it is.
Inside you.
The fire's what it is.
You gotta let it
burn.
Don't say good luck.
Don't give up.
Say don't give up.
I
It's
said,
the
fire,
fire. Inside you. Let it burn.
And if I'm ever at a crossroads and start feeling big signals like Morse code, my soul start to grow colder than the North Pole. I try to focus on a holder where the torch goes. In the tradition of these legendary sports pros, as far as I can see, I made it to the threshold. Lord knows I waited for this a lifetime, and I'm an icon when I let my light shine. Right as an example of a champion, taking the advantage, never copping out of canceling. Burn like a chariot, learn how to carry it. Maverick, always above and beyond average. Fuel to the flame, I train with and travel with. Something in my brain, say I'm close to having this. Pride, recognize you're supposed to reach for the skies. Never let somebody try to tell you otherwise.
Something in your heart and it's in your eyes, it's the fire.
Say the fire's what it is, what it is.
Inside you.
The fire's what it is.
You gotta let it burn. We don't say good luck.
Yeah.
We say don't give up. It's the fire. Inside you. You gotta let it burn.
One love, one desire, one game, one bonfire. Let it burn higher.
Yeah, that's some groovy music. We're going to learn about, listen to, and watch more of The Roots for the rest of April. I hope you guys are excited. Well, unfortunately, we're at that time of our music class. It's time to sing goodbye. I'll see you all next week for another second grade music class right here on YouTube. So thanks for singing along. Thanks for moving along. Thanks for playing along. And until next time, goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. And thank you for music today. Goodbye, second grade. Have a great one.